Okay, this is my second time recording this video because I recorded originally a 6-minute video and for some reason my software didn't recognise the microphone was plugged in. Brilliant. Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Den here once again, and in today's video I am going to be talking about the plans to supersize Doctor Who. Yes, I know it sounds a bit weird, a bit of a weird thing to say, but yeah, there are plans to supersize Doctor Who, which means a lot of things, because obviously Doctor Who in recent years has kind of gone down in quality, not in terms of the visuals, because the visuals are fantastic, but in terms of, well, we never really know when it's going to release, which is really weird. Like, the show is very inconsistent with its air dates. Like, we don't know if it's going to be airing in the spring or the summer or the winter. We never get a schedule, or we don't even know if we're going to get a series at all, because there has been a increase in terms of gap years, which is really not my sort of thing. You know, I always like getting Doctor Who content, and we don't have any spin-offs anymore, which is a shame. I mean, yes, we have Doctor Who Redacted, which is an audio spin-off, which is, well, it's fantastic in its own right, alongside Big Finish. But audios aren't necessarily as accessible as something where you can watch entertainment. And there has been some criticisms when it comes to that. And yeah, we don't have any live-action spin-offs anymore, which is a shame. And it would even be nice to have an animated spin-off as well, which, yeah, we used to get back in the day. We used to have Doctor Who, we had Torchwood, we had the Sarah Jane Adventures, and then we had a couple of animated episodes as well, which was pretty cool. Like, you know, they were all awesome, you know, really good content, and Doctor Who fans never really went too long without any Whoniverse content. And the reason why I'm making this video is because, well, before Russell T Davies was announced that he was coming back to Doctor Who, he said that Doctor Who should have its own channel, its own subscription service, which was a bit of a weird thing to say, but he meant really in terms of it being treated like a franchise, where Doctor Who should be treated like a franchise, similar to Marvel, where there's like countless spin-offs and they're all interconnected, and Doctor Who would probably benefit from doing that, because Doctor Who has a rich history. There's so many companions, so many monsters, villains that could probably, you know, do with their own shows, which would be awesome, and then connect them back to the parent show, which is Doctor Who. And yeah, then obviously Russell was announced to be the next showrunner, and obviously everyone took that as kind of confirmation that his plans were going to be to create a cinematic universe and kind of oversee it, similar to Kevin Feige with the MCU, the Marvel Cinematic Universe of films, which are very successful. And it does make you think as well, would Doctor Who really benefit from that? But obviously you've got to build it up. You can't rush these things, you know, you can't do what Sony did with the Amazing Spider-Man franchise. You've got to build things up. And obviously Doctor Who, over time, especially in the Chris Chibnall era, the viewership has obviously decreased. You know, I know there's so many different factors these days with like catch-up numbers and stuff, which obviously does make a difference, but even with that added on, there has been a decline in viewership, which is a shame, because I personally have enjoyed the era. Obviously it has been very inconsistent for me, but I have still enjoyed it nonetheless. And yeah, I do think that, yes, this new series with Ncuti Gatwa being the 14th Doctor will be treated as like a soft reboot, similar to what Christopher Eccleston did with, well, when he played the Doctor. Obviously there was a bit of a time jump from the TV movie, and then boom, the Ninth Doctor's already been around for a long time, and I feel like that worked really well, and I think it would benefit the show this time round to kind of create a jumping on point for viewers and kind of give a fresh take. But let's get back onto the supersizing, because that one's very interesting. So obviously, yeah, it's going to be treated like a franchise, but also means that there's going to be a bigger budget, because it's being co-produced by Bad Wolf Studios, who are owned now by Sony Pictures, which is insane. So the budget is going to be probably a lot bigger than it used to be, and that means that, yeah, we could have more episodes, we could have more spin-offs, anything is possible, and it just means that Doctor Who is going to grow and benefit from this it is literally a positive. So Doctor Who is going to be treated like a franchise, and I think one of the biggest criticisms when it comes to the Chris Chibnall era is the marketing as well. We don't really get any trailers. The trailers that we do get are like really, really close to the episode airing, and it's just nice to get that conversation started before the episode airs, and not waiting like too close. We want to be talking about it for a while because we're dedicated fans, and it's just nice as well because it also lets casual audiences know when the show's airing, and it just gets people talking about Doctor Who again, which would be awesome to have happen. Get Doctor Who back in its strengths, really, which would be amazing. And it is something that I do wish the Chris Chibnall era had done, but unfortunately the marketing just didn't really work. But I'm glad now that things are looking up with a bigger budget. Doctor Who's being supersized, as said by Stephen Moffat in a interview where he's talking about his new show, The Time Traveler's Wife, in the Radio Times magazine. And yeah, he said that he wanted money as well, whilst or more money for a bigger budget whilst doing the show. But it never happened. But here we go, a new era of Doctor Who, and yeah, I'm officially excited. But yeah, with that being said, thank you very much for tuning into today's video. Hopefully my audio is recorded properly, because I can't believe I sat here for 6 minutes rambling and yeah, the microphone didn't even connect. So yeah, I'll see you all next time. Thank you very much for all the support as always. Leave a like, rate and subscribe, because we are trying to reach 10,000 subscribers, which I'll love to reach by the end of this year. And yeah, goodbye for now.